Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. Welcome back to a first Descendant video, and today we're going over the details of the hotfix 1.1.5 that was maintenance-free patched today. We have a bunch of changes within the game, and we're gonna talk about the upcoming changes, especially the Reactor changes, as everybody has been waiting for that. Starting with the content improvement and bug fixes. On the infiltration operations on 400%, they improved the screen lag issue that occurs while playing infiltration missions on hard 400%. They fixed an issue where the champion's monster attribute and reward information were not updated upon selecting 400% score multiplier in the infiltration operations hard entry UI, and fixed an issue where the right HUD information would be displayed as fixed max score of 50,000 while playing an infiltration operation hard on 400%. And that was quite funny, seeing a max of 50,000 score while we were reckoning 350,000. So from today's patch, we will see the right number. Then they changed a few things surrounding ETA 0. Added the select all option that allows you to select all blueprints that you own more than one of when selling blueprints to ETA 0. Energy activator blueprints and crystallization catalyst blueprints are no longer be sold to ETA 0, and this was a big problem as a lot of people were selecting their duplicates and then selling it, even overcapping that 600 vouchers, or of course also selling the energy activators and the crystallization catalyst blueprints, and that shouldn't be in there. And I'm glad that the devs instantly jumped on that, and everybody that got affected and destroyed a couple of blueprints from the energy activator or the crystallization catalyst will have that sent back to them via email. When selling blueprints to ETA 0, you can now only select blueprints up to a limit of rewards you can hold. And like I just mentioned, some people overcapped, went over the 600%, and then you will just lose a lot of your blueprints, and then of course also losing a lot of those premium vouchers. ETA 0 now continues to display the name of items that have been sold out. Then for the invasion, they fixed a few things. Fixed an issue where the mission marker would display at the previous location on restart after dying in the final battle area of Echo Swamp, the chapel, when the invasion is taking place. Fixed an issue where you can only join allies near the entrance of the final commander monster battle area of Vespers, the shelter, in Fortress, Quarantine Zone, and Echo Swamp, the chapel, where the invasion is taking place. And for the last invasion fix, they fixed an issue where the UI did not display normally on start screen when starting an invasion mission. We have one thing changed for Descendants. Fixed an issue where the outgoing damage increase per bomb of the creative explosion skill did not reflect correctly when using Asimo's creative explosion skill module. There are also a couple of UI UX changes. Added a button to the bottom of the game menu UI to check the event banner in game. Selecting a paint to dye a head skin or hair now highlights the Descendant's head. This is great. It already highlights a little bit when you want to paint any other stuff on your Descendant, but now it will do that for your hair as well. Fix an issue in the Forgotten Comms device and the Ancient Transmission Detecting Facility missions in White Knight Gulch, where designating a beacon as a waypoint displayed two markers. Fix an issue where the additional monster summoned by a monster skill during the extermination missions displays an extermination marker. Fix an issue where some text in the inventory list sorted by Reactor was not displayed correctly. Then we have some miscellaneous changes as well. Added a dismantle all tiers option to exclude junk filter. Added a dismantle all tiers option to the tier settings in Reactor and external components tabs. Selecting dismantle all tiers designates all reactors and external components you own as junk. However, the enhanced reactors and external components with set effects need to be designated separately. The cash shop bundles that include Descendant exclusive items now display the text, "This product includes an exclusive item." And for the last miscellaneous change and for this patch of today, made some changes to chat band word system. And then, of course, we're coming to the director's comments. And the director, Mr. Yo, is talking about the future update on the 30th as well. He talks a little bit about the PlayStation 5 Pro build for, of course, the day one patch for the game, as the first Descendant will be supported on the PlayStation 5 Pro. And now let's read through the director comment on the upcoming 1.16 update scheduled for October 30th. And this is great, as a bunch of changes that everybody has been waiting for will be implemented. First up is an update on the improvements to special operations, the resource defense. We are changing the waves in resource defense to 10 stages, dramatically reducing the playtime so that all waves can be completed in about 15 minutes and can be cleared even quicker as your Descendant grows stronger. Previously, players had to move to monster spawned areas to find them, but with these improvements, battles will be concentrated around the defense objectives, and those are great changes, bringing it back to 10 stages. And let us run through those stages a little faster, as now all the spawns will be around the objectives that we need to defend. They also increase the number of spawns per wave, allowing you to experience these tense battles as you defend your resources against the Vulgus onslaught. In addition to this, we will provide weapon proficiency as an additional reward while maintaining the existing reward system. The dev team goal is to make resource defense the most efficient weapon proficiency farm, and there you have it. So we will get a weapon proficiency as an additional reward while we are already getting our weapon to proficiency in the game mode itself. This is a huge W and would be great when we have few different things where we could get our XP and not only running the same thing over and over again. Although I gotta say, the best way to get your XP for your Descendant and for your weapon are the 400% dungeons right now. Already made a video about that. I will pop it on the screen right now. You can check it out if you want some more information. And that's quite fun. I like running through those 400% dungeons and taking everybody out. It is so much more fun than Kuiper mining farming, for example. And this gives us another addition to the game to get some extra proficiencies in. Next, I would like to mention the additions of the Reactor implant system, and this is something we all been waiting for. The dev team has been working on the Reactor implant system to eliminate the inconvenience of having to farm new Reactor every time you switch to a new weapon. Now, one ultimate Reactor can have up to 3 weapon optimization conditions. This allows you to change weapons during combat and still maintain your optimization conditions. Also, the second and third optimization condition can be changed at any time, giving you the freedom to apply the optimization conditions you want whenever your weapon settings change. The dev team is constantly reviewing feedback and data on the Reactor system and the Reactor farming and looking to bring you more improved Reactor system in the long term, so please stay tuned. So they're gonna change the whole Reactor system within the future, but with the update on the 30th, we can change a lot of things around our Reactor, and this is a huge W. Getting up to 3 different weapons on one Reactor. You don't have to worry about switching over to your weapon. This is such a W change, and I cannot wait what they're doing more to this Reactor system. Let me know in the comments down below, what would you love to see to this Reactor system, and do you think this is a good change? And that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about. A little bit longer video, but this is all the information of today's patch, and of course the changes to the resource defenses and the Reactor implant system. This is going to be such a huge W, especially the Reactor implant system, and of course the changes to resource defense, making that also a lot more appealing for our weapon proficiency farm, as the devs saying themselves. We of course have to test it out, but I think they are on a banger again. These devs are on point. That's pretty much it. Thank you very much for sticking until the end. Like the video if you liked the video or helped you out in any way or form. And of course, if you're new here and or you want to be updated by the first Descendant, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And I will see you in the next one. Pure Prime out.